Hey guys, this is Hawk. Welcome to the stream. How we all doing this Sunday afternoon? It is a gorgeous sunrise where I currently am. Meaning here, not at my house. It is long past sunrise at my house, being that it is actually nearly evening time. But hopefully you guys are all doing well this Sunday. I see Geeks, who's apparently first in chat, and then Tara, and then Anne, and anybody else that might be lurking. Hey, Sims, welcome. We're finally jumping back into some more Nera here. I'm guessing you've played through Nera probably like 45 times by now, so you're probably about done with it. But I still haven't made it quite to the end of it. So anyways, hopefully everybody's doing well. After the last stream, you can see, I don't know, Sims, the last time you've been here, we actually have made it to section 2. We're actually about nearly done with it. We have to get the last Elder Spirit, which was somewhere over here. We've also got some other spirits. One of them promised us an ancient gate or something like that, which will allow us to kind of teleport between locations. But also, I did some building between streams. So everybody, ready? Look, I made us a little hut place to live. Anyway, we kind of built this little platform last stream just to put some of our machines and stuff on to get them up off the ground. I have these little floating platforms, which actually made a cute little storage shelf. I made an actual bed up here, and the rest of the machines that don't fit, they actually go up here. So we've got some building. So cute. Thank you. You're finished on your server, but still going on your solo play. I'm nearly there. Yeah, we have all of the things here. We have everything that we need to go to level 4 except for the Elder Wind Spirit, which I tried to take on at the end of the last stream. But I won't say I was underprepared. I was coming from somewhere else and I was like, maybe we could just take it out of the way. There was so many waves of enemies. I ran out of bandages. And so it was a bit of a debacle. I probably actually should make more before we keep going too. But anyways. So that's kind of where we are. I don't know where you were basing. This was my original treehouse when we first got over here. It wasn't supposed to be a treehouse. The tree grew back up inside of it. I'm guessing, I don't know, Sims, do you know if that's something they're working on, blocking some of these things from spawning when there's actually buildings in the way? Because there's I know you've got ins with the devs, but there's a tree that spawns right here. 2 of them, I think, and then it like goes up into my building, and I didn't realize they were there when I first started like building this little hut thing, whatever we're gonna call this. Okay, so we need to let's repair everything. So that's our stuff. At some point, we're gonna need to get like the metal spear, the whatever. What did we call that thing? The tide metal or whatever, the metal sword, spear, and all of those things. But right now, we don't even have a smithy, and we can't do it until we get to. Yeah, we can't do it till we get to level 4. So we need to make some more bandages. Oh, those don't have anything in them anymore. I've also already forgotten because I think it's been like a week since we've played this. And I don't remember what I put where anymore. It's going to be half the battle stride. I still would love if this stuff would craft out of chests. Oh, we have a horrible shortage of resin right now. I think that was part of the debacle. I'm seriously low on resin, and I think... Oh, I've got some actually. Just kidding. I'm just lying to all of you. That's what I do during my streams. I just lie. Okay. Anyways, so has your heart calmed down yet, Sims? Oh, I need the wax stuff. I need rope first, though. Sims was doing lots and lots of crazy mortuary assistant. If anybody's ever seen that, I will never play that game. There are obviously, I've mentioned in the past, there are some scary games that I can handle. That is not going to be one of them. There's not many I can handle, although to be perfectly honest, there's not even very many of those that I'll be able to handle. That's just I just realized I'm carrying all the stuff that I need to make the bandages, aren't I? Anyway, you've calmed down, but you might not sleep. You'll be fine. I don't know how I don't know why you subjected yourself to that. You must be one crazy person. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Oh, Sims was playing Mortuary Assistant. It was insane. I think you've watched that, haven't you, Tara? I believe you would you've watched people play that in the past. It is honestly Like, I've watched people play some horror games, and most of them I can deal with. That is one that, like, even to watch people stream, unless I'm just sitting there laughing at Sims the entire time, it's more about laughing at the reactions. It's, like, not the game itself. In those instances, like, I can normally get away with it. So, yeah, Tara agrees. That game's so much fun to watch others play. Oh, gosh. Yeah. I think there was a couple times that Sims, her heart was in her throat. I'm pretty sure. It was kind of hysterical, I have to say. I'm very sorry, Sims. Oh, goodness. 1,000%. Oh, goodness. I don't know what I've got anywhere anymore. That's all like raw materials. That's all like the stones and glass and metals. And this is crafted materials, apparently. All right, I got some extra bandages. We're going to go get a spirit for now. I'm hoping to try to get the one that has, well, I don't know. I got a bunch of arrows. Do I have enough bandages to take on that Elder Wind spirit again? And you don't think you'll be watching that? Oh, trust me, it's okay to watch if you're not really watching the screen. If it's more, it's like if you're just watching Sims, you know, be scared out of her ever-loving mind, then it's pretty hysterical. I mean, so. All right, I got lots of arrows now. Let's go just do the Elder Wind Spirit. Let's see if we can get that over with. I do want to try to get the spirit that gives us the Ancient Gate at some point, but now is not that time. We're gonna go. We got a little bit of surfing to do, but... So, Sims, do you know what the roadmap is on this game? Is it, I should eat things. Did they have it planned that they're gonna be, I believe they're intending, like, there's gonna be more areas and stuff like that. You kind of know what their intentions are? Being that you've got the in with the devs. They must be so disappointed in you today that you're not playing Nera, and instead you're over, like, giving yourself a heart attack. Just saying. Surprising. An ice biome. So will there'll be then temperature. Well, obviously temperature's already a thing, but it doesn't, like, cold currently doesn't affect you. So then I assume at that point cold's going to be affecting you. That seems like that would be the logical next thing, but right now it only affects stamina, which you can get extra of by eating foods and such. So I don't know. Where are we going? Let's keep going straight north. Instead of going the whole way around the island. Anyway, you're assuming the same thing? So you being one of the featured streamers of the game, do they, like, promote you when on their, like, Discord and stuff like that when you're streaming? Oh, weather's coming as well. So it's not all going to be nice, beautiful, sunshiny days that you would see if my camera wasn't underwater? Anyways, that was a super fun stream, though, Sims. So I'm glad you did that. I knew that if you ever did that game, that I was going to make sure to join that stream. That it's just... I watch a guy that he does horror games for a living. That's most of what's on his channel. Every now and then he likes variety games, but he became big by doing horror games on his channel. He's the one I originally watched Phasmophobia from. And so he's another one. He makes it easy to watch those kinds of games because of the fact that, again, you're kind of more reacting to the reactions, and he kind of lets it roll off his back most times just because he's so used to it because of all the horror games he plays. They actually promote everyone who streams the game on their Discord, but we are on the site, and we now have a Twitch team, which is awesome. Oh, that's super fun. Yeah, they found me, by the way, Sims. I don't know if that was your doing, or if they just happened to, like, go out and search things, but, like, they popped into, like, my VOD on my YouTube channel after the fact and said thanks for streaming the game. It's like, what the heck? How did you even find my tiny channel? They never responded, but that's okay. It was just kind of cool that they were there commenting on my videos. Not like I'm a pro at this game by any stretch of the imagination. Apparently that is you, from what I understand. At least that's what Gamer says. Although you claim not to be. But anyways, all the tips that I gave you today, it's just from like hours and hours of watching that guy stream, the mortuary assistant. And I will tell you, when they bring out the Christmas update, you'll get Santa Clauses and like Mrs. Clauses in your morgue. They tend to know everyone. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess they apparently know me at least enough that they opened my channel and made a comment on my video, but I just jumped into the game just because it looked like super fun. By the way, while you're here, Sims, is there a good place to look for the fish that gives those shimmering scales? Like, I was looking for one a bunch of last stream and like couldn't find it at all. Like, we only had one the entire time, and it was while I was fighting a shark and I had to get out of the water because I was like dying. How do we get through here again? Halloween update with vampires. Oh, so that was a vampire. Oh, we were debating about that. Sims had one on the stream, and his name was Pete. And they were usually just swimming about. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, Sims had one. We were assuming that's what it was. He was super skinny and like, you know, all kinds of withered and everything like that. And I originally thought it was the wrong body. By the way, Sims, all of the endings are different. What's the button for the... Oh, that's right. It's a right click. So all of the endings that you get, and actually I thought about this afterward. I really apologize that I sent you down on a quest that made you fail that last mission. I don't even think that counted as an ending. I actually think it counted as a failure, and so it doesn't even give you... Oh, she left. I'm talking to Sims and she already left. Oh, goodness. Somebody let me know when Sims gets back. I got information to convey to her about the mortuary assistant. All right, here we go. Pointy ears. So it did have point. Okay. I didn't see her when she first started inspecting the body, so I didn't really know. But it was super withered and like its ribs were all kinds of sticking out. And anyways. Okay, what do we got here? I just want to make sure I know where everything is. I'm not going to need my axe during the battle. Let's get some extra healing up there just in case we run out. I have like 100 and some arrows, so hopefully we can do this. Got this, got this, got... I don't use the spear for these guys, but anyway. Okay. Now you watch, Sims will come back and I'll be in the middle of the battle. I'll be trying to talk to her at the same time while trying to fight like the big guys with the clubs. All right. Hello, I see you spawning in up there. All right. Somebody up here too? Not yet? Okay. Nice try. Ah, now I'm bleeding. I didn't dodge roll fast enough. Okay, well, that was annoying. All right, you hang out. You hold on just a second. I'm bleeding. I'm gonna go put on a bandage already. That's boding well for this game. Yeah, you're almost dead. Otherwise, I'd use an ability on you. You don't hear game audio? Hang on. I can't pause the game. Shoot. You are right. There's no game audio coming through. Give me a second here. Exit. All right. Okay, well, I'm here. even if the desktop audio is not, let me figure out what's going on with that. That's super. Oh, I see what's going on with it. Just kidding. That was actually a super simple fix. I mean, it will be once I pull the game back up. You guys should have told me about that a while ago. Jeez, while I was surfing, would have... No, just kidding. You've watched all the possible endings on InSim streams? Yeah, he's the one I watch. Yeah, he's the one I watch play that. All right, it's loading back up here. Let's see. I apologize, guys. I should have looked at that at the beginning of the stream, and I did not. That is my fault. I do not know why. Oh, I might know why. Hang on a second. Let's make sure we got some audio here. Yeah, hey, look, audio. It'll probably make us start over, but that's fine. Meaning start the Elder Wind Spirit battle over again. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. I do. He's very complex, spooky. Yeah, so once he gets used to him, like, so the first couple times he played the Mortuary Assistant, like, he got some major jump scares on some of them. And he freaked out, but it was very funny to watch. Like, that's the thing, is like, if you're... Some of those games I can handle if the person is entertaining to watch. So anyways. Delphinus, welcome. Okay, here we go. So we started the battle. For anybody just joining, we started the battle, and then I was alerted to the fact that there was 0 game audio. So we hopped back in here. Let me see. Is the audio high enough? Pull it up a little bit. It might get a little loud. If it gets a little loud, I apologize. You can't restart the game, meaning like you can't pause it. So, all right, here we go. Hopefully it's not too loud. All right. Wait, now we don't have... Okay, hang on one more time. This is not the combat audio. And I feel like we need to have that in order to... Like, it's just not going to be a dynamic fight if I'm, like, just fighting to whatever this humming noise is that we're doing. I might have to actually go down here and back out one more time. All right. Okay, audio changed. Can we go back in without having to restart the game? The problem was, I think, is that we actually started in the arena. Okay, I do think the audio actually started picking up once we got close. Are these guys still here? Shoot, they are. All right, we're gonna back out one more time. I'm very sorry, guys. All the things. If the game would actually just pause that, and maybe it would if I had it set so that I could allow multiple players, and obviously you can't do that if, you know, multiple players. But we're gonna back out one more time, and then we're gonna pop back in. So we've got, because the combat audio makes it exciting for me even. I mean, I like the audio. All right, let's return to main menu this time instead of going the whole way back to my desktop. I was clicking frantically because I knew a guy was coming up behind me. So what happened, Sims, is that for whatever reason, I apparently had no game audio. And so we backed out because the game doesn't pause. We went back in and I didn't get the combat music, and it's very not exciting if you don't have the combat music. But it's good you're back, Sims. There were some things I was telling you, and then I looked up and realized you went out to go let the dog out. You don't remember the music when I did this, Spirit? Yeah, it's good combat music. Like I said, it makes it much more exciting battle for everybody to watch, and even for me. So anyways, your game is set to one person. It doesn't pause. Okay, I was thinking it didn't pause. I was hoping by backing out all the way to here that it'll properly set the... Because I had already triggered the guys to come in was the issue. So we're going to try again. See if that works. Get our weapon out. Anyways, Sims. So, back to Mortuary Assistant. There is no pause but a requested feature for solo players. Yeah, that makes complete sense. Because literally, I couldn't do anything, check the audio because, well, I had baddies coming up behind me. You were just finishing something in your game, so you didn't even notice the no audio issue. Yeah, I was totally just joking. It's not you guys' responsibility to check to make sure the audio is running. It should have been something I noticed, and it was because I was messing around with some stuff yesterday. Give me my audio. Don't you do it, game. Okay. Yay, combat music. All right. So Sims, while we do this little battle, let's talk. Let's talk mortuary assistant. So what I was telling you was, of course, I've mentioned a number of times, I don't play that game. So everything is just learned from watching other people. What actually was I gonna tell you? There was something specific I wanted to tell you about it. Hang on, now I've forgotten. Couldn't be because I'm in the middle of combat or anything, you know. That definitely wouldn't have nothing to do with it. Oh, that's what it was. So I actually feel really bad because I thought about it after the fact. I actually don't even know if nothing to do with it. That last playthrough that you just did, I don't even know. I made that kind of joking comment about how like it was probably, at least you got another ending. I thought about it after the fact. I don't know that you did, because I think that if you run yourself out of time, I think it actually counts as a failure. And I felt horrible about that when I realized it, because, well, I was the one that was like, she sounds uncertain, and like I was like, there's definitely a way to confirm it. There's just, and it's not something you ever learn from the lore in the game. That part about the ashes, you will not learn from the game. So, okay, I put on my water form. That was the wrong button. That's what I wanted. All right, you know what? Let's do some of this. All right, you. I shouldn't do this, so if I just put my fire on, huh? I was gonna shoot from a distance, but you know, once you put the ring of fire on, you should really stay close. Anyway, you're definitely watching that VOD later. Yeah, it was a great stream. It was a great stream. I actually posted about it. My Discord channel's not huge, but I did post it while you were streaming, Sims. Told people that you were streaming it. It was hysterical, and I was pausing my own stream. It was not just for that reason. There was another reason. But anyways, so it was highly entertaining for me to watch, and I'm very sorry that was at your expense. I missed. Yeah, so anyway, Tara, you should see in the Discord, you'll see the link to Sims's channel. And you can catch her VOD. Incredible stream. If for no other reason than I laughed my butt off half the time. And I'm sure she expected that, to be perfectly honest. Okay, you. All right. Let's go do this. Let's get some distance here. Oh, I missed. That's not good. Whoa! I'm stuck in a rock. All right, where are you at? I don't know where any of the guys are right now. Except that guy who's like throwing rocks at my head. I don't appreciate that. It was for everyone's entertainment. Nice. What? Why are you not shooting? Like, why are we doing this? Ouch. Seriously? How could you miss that? You weren't even under pressure, Hawk. I know. Also, I need a bandage. Okay, stop. Okay. I'm out of stamina. That's what's happening. Pay attention. You remember being overloaded before doing the spirit and dropping your inventory before starting the fight? That's funny. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, it didn't show you the ending because of the fact that it's considered a failure. So you did see a different ending, but it doesn't actually count, unfortunately. I was putting on a bandage. Would you leave me alone? I was gonna go fight you. It's the reason I got my fire out, but anyways. All right, there we go. You, sir, stop that. All right. I kicked that away with my foot. Did you guys see that? That was amazing. All right, let's go up to the top and hope... Okay, just kidding. Somebody spawned there. All right. Who's first? Browning lover. Welcome, Dan. Oh my god, what? You came from the other direction. I wasn't expecting that. See, why do you need a horror game, Sims, when you got crazy stuff like that happens in the middle of just a regular game that's not intended to scare the crap out of you? Oh god. Okay, well that was unexpected, but appreciated. Anyways, Sims, I think I asked you before, what kind of dog do you have? Thank you for your stuff. What kind of dog do you have? Whoa! Okay, the big guy's here. By the way, Sims, we found this little hidey hole last time I was streaming. I was gonna try not to use it, but I need my stamina back right now. I could eat something. Well, now's not the appropriate time to be eating. Except I'm gonna do it anyway, because I need to make sure my stuff stays up. I'm too full to eat anymore. Okay, fine. All right, here we go. Ouch. Okay, well, that was an oops. Okay, I was gonna say, somebody's gotta be coming up behind me about by now. All right. All right, you're good. We got some of the ranged people gone. Now I can focus on the non-ranged ones. Where's the big guy? Oh. Oh, he's throwing rocks behind me. Okay, well, that's a thing. Ah! That was a little too close for comfort. All right. How are you still alive? Alrighty. Big guy, are you stuck in the corner? Should I take advantage of that? I mean, should I? No, but are we gonna do it anyway? Nobody else spawned in, did they? Because, well, I had somebody come up behind me before. Why are you stuck over there? He's a Belgian Malone. Wait, well, Malionis? There's my other eat something thing. All right, where's the next wave? I'm gonna go get the stuff in the interim. Let's get some hot. Ooh, there's stuff up here. Thank you. Sims, did I bork the game? Did I bork the game by shooting the guy that was stuck? A shepherd? Pathfinding's not advanced enough for corners. Yeah, well, I will tell you, if you kind of go around the edges, they will throw stones at your head. That's actually what ended up killing me last time. There's one missing. Do you think maybe he fell off the edge or something? Yeah, because I was expecting another wave to spawn, and it has not. What? Where? I heard it. Oh. I just needed to move, apparently. Wait, oh. Okay, just completely whiffed that shot. Ah! Okay, okay, now I'm stuck. Now I'm stuck. Wait, way to go, Hawk. This is not a great place to... Wait, what? I had 2/3 health that took me in one shot. one... Oh, I was supposed to make a bed over here. Okay. I had 2/3 of my health. I was looking at it. I was looking at it, believe it or not. We should make a bed. You had one missing that prevented the last wave for you. Okay. Let's get some wood and take it along. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made indeed. What do you need to make the roof? Guys, that was actually going really well, too. That's the annoying part. Makeshift roof. I need some rope for that and a bunch of wood. So we're just gonna need to put like a hallway or something down. Just 10 wood and a roof and a floor. 10 for 34 wood, 20 fiber, and 5 rope. Whoopsie. Yeah, I know. How about that? Just need some rope and a couple trees. I've already forgotten what my storage looks like. Okay. Let's chop some trees, which actually it's getting dark anyway. We might as well. I guess I can swim or... Okay, guys. I don't have an axe because, well, it's on my dead body. So now we need to figure out how to make an axe. Oopsie. Okay, that's fine. Just need some sharpstone. Which is in the stone chest. I need labels on these things, apparently. I am incapable of remembering. So, Sims, how often do you stream, by the way? Why did it just sound like a rattlesnake went off behind me? I even knew this too. I was like, I need to make sure to take stuff over to set up a bed for a spawn point over there because, well, obviously we had this happen last time. How much wood do we have? I think I said I needed 34. All right. I swear, it keeps sounding like there's a rattlesnake behind me. I'm guessing it's probably bug noises. All right, here we go. Let's go. So those fish are supposed to be swimming around everywhere, huh? How long, guys, were we looking for that stinking fish the last game? And I did actually, I didn't mention, but I went back and I looked at the stream because somebody told me that that one that drops the shimmering scales will have a red health bar because it's hostile, unlike most of the fish which are passive. And it was the one where we were fighting the shark. That was the fish we were looking for. So you must go to bed. Have a great stream. Thank you. Thanks for streaming today. It was enjoyable. I was highly entertained. So appreciate you stopping by. Alrighty. Let's go put our bed down so we don't have this happen again. All right. This is something we have to remember going forward. Bring a bed. You know, I hope I brought enough stuff. So I looked to make sure that we were going to be able to put down the hallway, plus the flooring, plus the roof. I did not account. Yes, red health bar, and they only attack if you attack them. Okay. Yeah, I've only seen one, I think, the entire time we were playing. I mean, I wasn't specifically looking for them until I realized I needed them. So, have a good night. I didn't account for the bedroll. So hopefully I have enough stuff to make a bedroll, because otherwise I brought a whole bunch of building materials that we will be able to do nothing with. I mean, we'll be able to do something with them. It just won't be helpful. All right, where are we at here? A little bit to go back here yet. Oh. Oh, so Delphinus, you figured out the giant clams. So I looked them up after the stream too, and it said something about the clams are all considered giant clams. Is that true? Because part of me thought, as I was thinking about it while we were streaming, but I had no way to confirm it. I feel like I've actually got a pearl back at the Embrace. I'm not 100% sure, but I might have. That was what we were looking for the giant clam for, because I needed a pearl to make the necklace or bracelet or whatever it is. So all right, almost back. We're gonna try to set the bed up at the little hallway at the top where I backed out of the game so that we would have the combat audio. And I will try not to get stuck behind the wall again. Good grief. Maybe I should have stayed in the hidey hole. It just seems very cheaty. They are both considered or named giant clams, but one is about double the other, and they are upright, and you think they're open. Oh, and darker in color. Interesting. I've noticed that some of them lay differently. I just figured that that was like how they spawn. I'll have to look then and see if I noticed that. I don't know that I've specifically noticed any that are open per se. Though I might be wrong about that. Anyway, Tara, Sims is in probably your time zone, I imagine. I'm not sure what time zone Ireland is in, but it's got to be somewhere at least closer than what time zone I'm in anyway. Let's put it that way. So, she apparently streams more like during your time. All right, here we go. Go see if we can set up a bed. Excuse me, coming through. In this case, the smaller ones are the food ones, and the big ones are the pearl dropping ones, at least having a chance to drop the pearls. Okay, good to know. Same time. I actually was going to ask her when she mentioned she was streaming today, and I didn't get a chance to do it, so I was actually late getting to the stream, which is okay. I only missed out on the tutorial. She had gone through the tutorial, but what time zone are you in? Because I wasn't sure to be able to join her stream. She just posted she was going live at 1, whatever time 1 was for her. All right, let's build. Let's place a floor. Okay, and then we'll place a roof, and then, like I said, we might be doing this completely unnecessary. Oh, that's the wrong roof. That's what's going on here. We need the hallway roof. Okay, we got a roof, and then we just need to make a bed. Hopefully we can make one. We can. We can indeed, and we're going to bed so we can fight in the light. That was not intended to rhyme, but it did. Don't judge me. Okay. Do we have... I don't need anything specific. I got all my bandages on my bar. I mean, at some point we'll have to get my dead body, but that can wait until after the battle, because if, you know, if we're just going to drop it again at some point. So are you GMT time, Tara? I know I can do that, like, if you set the alt, but it's also my mute key. So basically every time I, like, hit the alt key to turn on the build, I mute myself, and then to unmute myself, I end up turning off the auto build. So it requires a little bit of effort. I figured just for that, we'd just build it. GMT 1 till next weekend, then GMT. Yeah, I think we're currently in what's considered EDT, but that'll turn to EST. I don't know exactly when. All right. I need my body, actually. Where's my body? Because I have no arrows. Ah! Okay. I hear that coming behind me. Does his spit damage you? Because that would be nice. Okay, that's coming at me. Okay, that didn't work. Even a little bit. Anyways, if the tooltip would just stay on the entire time, or the alt after you set it once, like in your game, it just stayed permanently, I'd be fine, but it resets every time you log out and log back in. All right, body. Here. Whoops, get out of here. Okay, so there was a way out. Friendly fire between enemies is not present. So, I think to an extent it must be, because I swear I've had one get hit. Okay, well that just failed miserably. By a rock. They got hit by like a rock or... Okay, speaking of rocks. Alright, let's get out of here. You come down here. I'm gonna go far enough away that you can't... Okay, he's stuck too. He's like, nah, I'm just gonna stay here and... You're a charger. Why are you not running? Okay. Where did you come from? I think you literally just spawned in behind me. That was the purple I saw. All right, here. You need to die. Okay, I completely missed that. Okay, I just tanked an acid. Oh. There's side rails. You got stuck. Stop it! Come on along. You come with me. Coming? Still? Cool. Alright. You have fun up there. Alright. We got one spawning behind us, I think, based on what I'm hearing. Yep. That did not hit you even close. There's arrows sticking out your forehead, just saying. My nose is itchy. That's a very inopportune time to have an itchy nose. Where'd you go? I know you're not dead. Don't try to fool me. There you are. Ouch. I thought I moved far enough. I did not. All right. All right, what do we need to eat here? We need berries right now. Okay. What did that hit? Oh my god, they're just getting stopped here. That's so weird. All right, well, guess that's not a good place to shoot from, huh? Whoa, hey, hello. I knew you'd be coming eventually. It just was sooner than I expected, not gonna lie. All right, let's come up here. Yeah, they seem to lack the desire to follow me today, which was definitely unlike last time we played. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the fight. All right. You are first. Welcome. Come along, everyone, one and all. You here yet? Oh, you gave up? You didn't. Ow, stop. Excuse me, I'm gonna go this way. Thank you. Hello, sir. Welcome to my fire. Nice and toasty in here. All right. Where's the other guy? Yeah, I don't know why they're so non-combative. The big guy's gonna be coming so soon here. Hello? Hello? No, do your other swing. I like the other one better. You're not helping me at all here. Why does it look like it's getting dark already? It's like midday. Ah, you can get 2 hits in after he swings. Ow. Okay, well that hurt. I didn't dodge the right way. Don't mind me, I'm gonna get a snack, okay? Don't mind me. This is a standoff. Or a staring contest? What is this? Oh, okay. Whatever. You know what? My pockets feel heavy. Okay, I should probably stop picking stuff up then, huh? I feel like I should drop some stuff. Kind of like Delphin said. Like, can I just take this moment here to drop what's heavy? Just drop it. Just, oh, I got a lot of shimmering scale. Oh, I've got tied metal ore. That's not gonna help. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. All right, you guys keep that, all right? Ouch. Now I'm bleeding. That was rude. Where's... Oh, yeah, I was wondering if this is where you were. Okay, there's 2 of you. Excuse me. All right, I'm bleeding for another 19 seconds. Let's go solve that problem quickly. Let's get some health back, in other words. Because clearly, these guys and their rock-throwing efforts... Haha. Ow! I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see that coming. Alright. Ow! I just face tanked that. Alright. Ouch. Ouch. Now I'm down to half health again. You guys are very rude. Guys, if I was asked to describe my combat style, what would it be? Because I feel like the word chaotic comes to mind. Oh, gosh. Ah! Hit and dodge style like yours. Okay. So I'm not the only one. I just feel like I'm a little bit all over the place, but I mean, there's like a bajillion enemies. So I think it's to be expected. Ow. Doo-doo-doo. Don't mind me. You, I want gone. You're almost gone. Thank you. All right. Is there any other spitters? You're totally coming up behind me, aren't you? Yep. I feel like there was still another guy. Like, maybe I killed him. Is it just these two big guys left? You threw a rock at me. That was very rude. You know, if he's just gonna hang out back there, I will close combat you, because then you'll stop throwing rocks at me. I should have had my fire out for that. But now I'll save it for the other guy. You can have this, though. Okay, you're still alive. Oh, where did you come from? I thought I was gonna be one-on-one with the big guy. That sounds really kind of actually awkward to say. Forget everything I just said. Everything I just said. Excuse me. You thought there was a small red one left too? I thought so too, but then I thought maybe that was the one that I actually, maybe that's the one that I got the last arrow in before I jumped off the top previously. Okay, hi. Okay, now there's two of you. All right. Yes, everybody get some fire. Ah! Okay, let's hang on. Let's back it up here. I would like to have my health. I know it's not much, but my gosh, I swear I had a bunch of my health when they hit me last time, and it did not take long for me to not have any at all. And to be fair, I would like to not start over, because I don't have enough bandages really to start back over. All right. Where's the other little one? This guy's just still, again, still just content to just kind of hang out here. Is the other guy dead? Now that might spawn more guys, more ads. Okay, you and me. All right, come back down here. I would like to have some room to dodge roll. Okay, so that took some of my health. So that's the difference, is there's times where his club gets stuck in the ground, and I think those are the times where he doesn't hit you. All right. Sorry, come back down. What the? I just got my health back. That is so rude. There. Now it gets stuck in the ground because it was no damage. Oh my gosh, seriously? That was point blank range and we managed to miss that. It's getting dark. Guys, we're gonna be doing this at night if there's another round of these. Oh. Guys, that was not... That doesn't feel like... So, Tara, yes, it was a bit of a never-ending fight, but that didn't feel like nearly as long as the one we did the last time. Like, that just... The last time we went on forever. Like, I swear we had, like, 45 waves of those, Okay, I'll go there in a minute. Where's all the loot bags? So we left some back here. Dude, you are awesome looking. You're supposed to be a water spirit? Oh no, that's right. You're the wind spirit. This guy is very cool. Look at his wings. Let's get this back here. Any other loot bags? Anywhere. All right. Interact. You are gorgeous. Can you take me back to my house? It's a long way away. Okay. Yeah, we got a lot of crap, unfortunately. We were down to 40 arrows. Out of all the ones that we crafted, we were down to 40. I've got an extra axe now. That's exciting, I suppose. I don't know. I don't really think that it is. Got a bunch of shimmer scale, though. All right, let's go upgrade. Actually, we could go sleep. Where's my next spirit? Guys, I didn't mark a spirit. I might have marked one at the end of the last stream. Apparently, it doesn't... If I did, it doesn't carry through. All right. I don't know. Like, last time when we did that... I just felt like there were so many more waves than that. Maybe I'm wrong. Markers disappear too? Okay. Okay, we can go back and we can, Sure, this looks like fun. All right, how close are we to our house? Not very. I should have chosen a little more wisely and gone somewhere at least in the middle of where we were. Like the ones you place ourselves, only the spirit markers stay. Yeah, I marked I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. I thought I marked an actual spirit so that we would be able to get it next time, but you know what? If that didn't hit, I'm not going to bother. I don't know why I'm highly inadequate at casting my spells today. All right, so how far did you make it then? I think, Delphinus, you said that you were the one that you were struggling with the guys that I just fought, the new enemies in this area. How did you end up making out with it? Do you have a red? No, you're blue. I thought you looked just like all the other ones. I don't... How does everybody see like a bajillion of these fish? You managed to beat them? Excellent. That's good to hear. Did you make it to the third biome yet? That was what I was hoping for today, because I knew that we were just about done. The only thing we've really got left here is we've got a couple of spirits, and I want to get... So this was my goal, was to get the Elder Wind Spirit, which we just did, and then to get through enough of the spirits that we at least had the Ancient Gate. And then I would like to go back at some point. I would like to go back and place one at my old base, and then place one at my new one, and then once, you know, I can teleport back at that point. Damn, well, there's a shark. I mean, I could stay underwater. Like, they're all the normal fish. I think we checked it a couple places, too. And I think I had spent some time. I had, that's right. I think I was grabbing, when I was grabbing resources up off stream and building the little kind of living quarters that we're in now. I think that there was one back there. So they look the same as the other ones. I mean, there's this one looks right. This one looks like the one I saw. Yep, you. Okay. Tim said it wouldn't attack unless I attack it, but I wanted to make sure I got air first and see where the shark is. Shark? Okay. Fish, come back. Hi, we got one. It has a crazy, like, knobbly nose. All right. So, while we're talking shells, or while we're talking things, so this looks like normal clam to me. So if we get this guy, this should just give us shellfish. So these all look just kind of like closed to me. So you're saying it's probably one that looks open? So, like, none of these, because of course. Is that another one over there? Are we gonna find, like 50 of these fish when I couldn't find, like, one last stream? Although, to be fair, last stream I didn't know what I was looking for. Where did it go? No, that's a regular fish. Those kelp are planted in a pattern. You wouldn't know it, probably. So, yes, like those and bigger. I don't know if I've ever seen a bigger one, though. Like, all I ever see is these. I mean, there's a lot of kelp. There's some clams on the other side. Hey, there's another one of those freaking fish! Guys, seriously. Because of course. Got fish chunks. Alright, so let's see. Those are all regular clams. Let's go on the other side of the kelp. See if we can find what Delphinus is talking about. See, those are all normal. You said they're normally darker. I mean, those look like rocks. I don't think those are clams. Again, all regular clams there, I think. If I understand what I'm looking... Also, I'm not probably going the right direction at this point. We'll see if we've got enough of the scales to make the armor once we unlock this and get our new level. And like I said, I would like to sail back at some point and get an ancient gate. And we could check at that point to see if I've got a pearl at the old base. Okay. I could eat something. Let's take care of that. Also, my house is this way. You've only seen one, and that in the third biome, but you think they're in every area, so you're not sure. Well, if I'm right, then I actually have one from the first biome, but I might be completely wrong about that. I remember getting something and not knowing its use and just shoving it in a chest. And so that's very possible that they're in every biome, and I just had no idea what I was doing. I mean, to be fair... What the heck? There's a lot of times even now I don't know what I'm doing, but, you know... Just random ancient fragments just hanging out underwater? Okay. My stingray just scared the crap out of me. Just gonna throw that out there. Comes like swooping in. Was I really that deep? Why are we not, like, we're barely going up at all. My gosh, that's like forever. That's the longest ascent in the history of the world. God, how are we not to the... Okay. That was the weirdest thing. Oh. Good call. How close are we to my house? Alright. Nah. Alright, let's just drop something. I keep dropping these shells. We're over by... There we go. Thanks, Tara. I appreciate that. Jump and hop. I've seen about that. It's like a weird thing that allows you to basically walk on water. Or something like that. Person that I was watching do... Actually, the person I was watching do that was Sims. But she was having mixed success with it, so it seemed like it was a little bit of a complication, but basically, yeah, it's like, there's a timing to it. Jump, hop. Okay. Sorry. I was gonna take my board. I would like you to not eat my butt. Hardened gels? I've got lots of hardened gels. If I need more, I know where to get them. Let's go take a look. Yep, see, my trees came back in. Okay, we're laggy. Apparently I've built too much and it's laggy here. Alright, so... Oh my gosh, it's really laggy. Nothing else goes in here. Yeah, I've got 116 of those things, it looks like. I think we're probably good for at least a little while. I have just a mess of deepling bones. You can have that. You can have the wood. And also the sea glass goes in this. Yeah, I'm thinking that possibly I've overbuilt the neighborhood. Alright, this is supposed to be like manufactured stuff. Okay, I think that takes care of that. Because I think I'm gonna have to chop those trees down. Maybe it'll help. Here's my... I forgot to show you guys. I shoved this in the corner. Let me get rid of some stuff here and see if we can get this moving again, meaning the game. It adds character. It also makes it, I think, impossible to go up my stairs. It's not just character. It wasn't there when I put the base down. All right. Yeah, it's super stuttery. Like this one I wouldn't mind as much. They are working on the tree issue? Okay. I had actually just asked Sims that, but she was, I guess, in the process of probably of taking out the dog. It already is moving faster. Like, it seems like that was related to the tree. All right. I know I need the tide crystal, and I need... did I put that over with the magic stuff? I need the... Or, I'm sorry, the wind crystal. I needed a bunch of this ichor. I needed something else. There was 3 things we needed for this guy. Was it just mana? No, tide metal ingots. Something about the tree is what caused that to happen. Guys, did we use the tide metal ingots for something? Oh, no, here they are. Ooh, I got panicked. Here, make more. Okay, here we go. What, spider webs? And you're gonna love the area next so much, apparently. Because apparently we're gonna get into spiders. I've already got enough spirits to be able to do that. I've literally have everything except for the silk. All right, let's go ahead and mark a spirit. All right. Whoops. That was what I was worried about, is that it was going to be far enough away that we needed to go like a bajillion miles to find it. All right. Oh, joy, says Anne. All right, there's some tide metal ingots. Do I have enough stuff to make any more food while I'm here? Oh, I have more food. Look at that. I think I was out of dawn berries. That's why I couldn't make more of the berries. Let's go grab... I actually found a sneaky way, I think, if I remember correctly, to get dawn berries without having to fight anybody. Was it this way? Or am I in completely the wrong place? I think this is correct. This normally bypasses all of the enemies. And then we also get... I'm still stuck. What the heck? We can get one of these wind things? Strands? I was gonna call them shards. Definitely not a shard, but... Alright, here's some more of the dawn berries, which is what we need to make the other fruits that I'm eating currently. Although, people did tell me, and I keep forgetting about this, I keep assuming they have to be different. You can double up on the same food. So I just put all of those sour gourds away, and I really could actually just use those. All good. Oh, we have cleared enough of the island, apparently, that we know... Oh my gosh, I thought this was like a cave. We apparently don't have enemies there anymore. We must have the spirit altar has enough radius that I must not have to worry about that anymore. Where's my house? I think it's through here. Yes. This is the, whatever that sharpstone that I keep mining. I got a bunch of that last time after the stream. All right, let's go ahead and make some more food. We will make, as soon as I get the, not that though, that's the mana stuff. I need you. Make 3 more. Again, oh wait, this is, you can have this though. Say still the wrong chest. And I've now got an extra axe that I don't really know what to do with. You know, let's put this down here. I left these baskets down here because I made the nice chests. I need more arrows. Before we go anywhere, let's make more arrows. Oh, shoot, that's right. I just thought about it. We, before I make anything, we're upgraded. What do I need to do? Let's go see what the smithy takes. Where, it's up here. All right, so the alchemy station, I don't have enough sanctuary power, which means I need more spirit power. It's not the level this time, it's the power. So what do I need? I need 4 more. I think I was going to build at one point that totem, and I never did it. Yeah, this is 4. Let's go ahead and put this down. I was actually going to move these guys too, but I couldn't figure out where I wanted them. All right. The shaped coral wood, resin, and mana. All right, you are the crafted stuff. Shaped coral wood, resin, and mana. Go make a totem. Okay, that's the wrong direction too, I just realized. Okay, are you good now? Yep. All right, now. Alchemy Station. Bleed resistance salve, corruption cleansing salve. Oh. You need mana powder and bone meal. Oh, that's corruption cleansing. Corruption resistance would be the one that I would be looking most interested in, which is bone meal, deepling, ichor, and mana powder. And then you are mending. Removes all bleed effects. This one's oh, this one's resistance too. And it gives us something to do with this blood brought nectar that we have and didn't know what to do with. All right, you're the one I'm interested in. How do I craft this? Oh my gosh, we need to go get tied metal. We need to go get so much tied metal. Where do you make that scale? Is it in here? Shimmer scales and shell powder. Okay. I've got those. Also, there's an imbuing bench. Oh, that's right. We've looked at that already. All right. It's night, but we don't have anything. Like, it's not like it's... I guess we can make more arrows. I was going to hold off to see if we were going to get anything nicer. Let's just put that stuff away for now. All right, so the shimmer scales and what did I say? Something powder? Shell powder? That would probably be in the crafted ingredients. Yeah, I got some shell powder. I'm gonna need to make some more shell powder. That gives me 20 of those things? How many did I need? 2, 5, 8. So I only need 15 and I'm getting 20. Okay, just kidding. Alright. I don't know that I've got enough of the tied metal ingots, but I would like to have enough of the tied metal ingots. And there was a place that had quite a few of them. Or meaning the stones, not the... I've got enough to make one thing. Wow, that was fast. I'm losing track. What am I doing here? I brought that up so I could make... Can we pin these things? Tied metal blade. Let's pin that. Does this replace it? Yes. Alright, so we gotta do one at a time. Alright, so this I just need the coral wood stuff. And then I need cloth and rough leather and rope. Cloth. I don't think I've got cloth. Rough leather. That's called twine, not rope, so I need to make that as well. And I needed the shaped coral wood. Yeah, you. You are mine. What is the upgrade in that? Just out of curiosity. This is 52 to 55 with a 10% crit chance. And this is 27 to 29? Holy crap! That's huge! Which scares me a bit because that means we're going to need it. Alright, let's make... Alright, we'll make some rope. Apparently need more of the twine up here. Alright, you take the place of you. You are officially done. And in here, you will go. Let's go to sleep. Just that way it's, Oh, yeah, that's right. I need to reclaim my spawn point anyway. Okay. I made the nice bed, by the way, and the nice one that looks cozy. That was very expensive, too. What am I looking for? And I needed at least a rope. Which I need the waxy stuff. Okay. Okay, that's the one bad thing about the layout that I chose, is that it's a lot of back and forth sometimes. I need that and resin. And that makes the waxy stuff. I don't know how many I need. Let's start there. Make a cloth. Actually, let's just make all of the cloths. Alright, so now, you, I just need the cloth yet, and then you're good. I need more cloth and another rope, and then that is good. How did I make this? Because apparently I need more of it. Deepling hide and salt. I put that in here as if that's a crafted item, and it's not. Alright, the salt is in here. Apparently gonna need to go get salt again soon. I didn't need that many. Alright, let's let that go now. Are you done making my cloth? You are. Do I want to make the helmet now, or do I... Make another rope. I would rather have the armor for my body before probably the armor for my head. I need more of this. Guys, plant fiber's becoming a problem. Just to make this place, I made the ceramic roof. But, man, just trying to get everything, like, up and running, it was a problem. Alright, let's make another one of you, and then let's max this out. Alright. Thank you for that. Craft this. Alright, then I need 3 more cloth and 5 more rope. Need more wax. Okay. All right, what are we... Oh gosh, we're hungry about for a lot of things here. I guess we'll go ahead and keep our stats up. We're gonna be leaving soon. Also, four power stones. I feel like I've got power stones. They might be in my magic chest. Or not. I got 2 power stones. I'm assuming you make those at the, not at that thing. Oh, the mana forge is still down here. I've not decided where I'm moving this. Mana crystals and 5 stone. Let's do that. Let's upgrade it. I mean, why not? Ironically, I have exactly 10 stone, and I needed 10 stone. And ironically, I have 2 mana crystals. It's like it was meant to be. I need to go craft them, though. I don't know if this is instantaneous or if this is like... Oh, I didn't get the other ones out of the chest. I just assumed I probably didn't have enough of stuff, I imagine. Wow. That's gonna be an awesome weapon. Okay, what are we doing here? Making cloth and rope, or twine currently, apparently. You need another rope. I need this stuff. And then I have all the body armor, and then we can take a look at what it's going to take us to get the helmet yet. Which we are, in fact, wearing a helmet. Did it not just say that I had 4 rope? I don't know what's happening. I thought it said I had... Okay, never mind. Okay, well, that's working. And then you will need... I've got enough... I need 1 more cloth and 3 more rope. And for that guy, I just need 1 more of the wax. I think this should be everything that I need. I got my new pants on. Look at me. All right, and you. Go. Aha! We got some armor now. All right. I think I just canceled that rope by accident. Oh no, I got 3. So if I did, I didn't need it. Okay. As we got all of the armor. And this you won't see because I've got the mask. I've got it hidden. What all do I need to put away? Gosh, a lot of stuff. And I guess we will go put you in here. And that was in here, even though it probably shouldn't be, but I'll put it in here anyway. I'm just about out of plant fiber again. And there's some wax. We'll go put the rest of the... Oh, I was gonna say, what's normally here? It's normally one of my tools, I think. And... armor. And one last thing. Let's go check... Do we have the ability... So we need to go get more tide metal for this guy. I have cloth yet? What, where? Here? On my person? Oh, these are bandages, if that's what you're talking about. I would like to get the tide metal spear at some point, but we don't have that yet. Anything else? And... yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. Let's go get the other spirit. I need to take this... I don't know how to get the pin off if you don't come back to here. There we go. Okay. There was some more food that had been cooking in here. Let's grab that. And we're off in our new gear with our new sword. It'll be amazing. And we need to check while we're going. There is some place that just had just a metric ton of like the tide metal boulders when we were running around. And I would like to find that book. Okay. Excuse me, shark. Part of me thinks it was this place that had the face on the front. But there was like a side passage, and at the side passage, there was just a ton of ores. We'll see. There's actually a side passage on that thing over there, the other island just beyond it, too. Yeah, this doesn't look right. Yeah, it's not right. Although... that's right, there's nobody really in here necessarily. These ones, so these ones are fair game. Guys, I just looked down at... my ocean form is now a wind form? Like, that looks like the Elder Wind Spirit. We're gonna try it. Because it sounds amazing if I can fly. I can't fly. Unless you've got to fly when you're on the land, but I don't know why they would limit you to that. No, I can't fly. I mean, I seem to be a lot faster, but maybe that's what it is. I'll have to look then. I didn't know that you had... I don't know that you've got the ability to select between the elder abilities. So, Anne, what is Geeks doing? Also, I'm getting hungry. Which probably also means my puppies are getting hungry because we ate pretty early this morning because I had to leave very early for church. I'm probably going to have to go shortly just to... Yeah, wind form. Superior movement on land and in air. Okay. But not at sea. Maybe this is considered land. I feel faster. I don't know. He's in the shower. How much... We're about halfway on inventory space. I know we are not headed towards the spirit. I'm aware of this fact. Whoa. We are really fast on land. Jeez. But to be fair, I prefer to be fast in the water. Yeah. Not getting any more stuff from that. Okay. Let's go see where our spirit is. I don't know how many there are in this section yet. I was actually hoping to get to the 3rd section today. I mean, we don't have to get all of them. It's just, it's a lot of surfing if we don't get the ancient gate. Like, I would like to make sure we get one placed here and then get back to places so that we are able to fast travel between them. Is my objective. Which is why we need the little spirits. Alright, how close are we? Still not very. Yeah. Still looking at all these clams. They all still look normal. All right, here. Yeah. That's a fair amount of damage. Hey, stop that. Are you up on top of that thing? A spirit nearby. Is this where he is? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. These guys die fast now. Get the crab and you'll make me crab cakes. Well, you see, here's the part about that. This is what I was looking for. Okay. Have we read this before? Maybe this isn't the one then. Maybe it's just very similar. Eris's Mark, Volume 3. Silence. I haven't spoke aloud in 6 days. I told myself I'd keep a record, but some nights even that feels like too much. I'd catch myself talking out loud sometimes, narrating what I'm doing like someone's listening. Foolish. There's no one here, not really. The spirits stay hidden, and even the ones I've rescued along the way come and go as they please. I used to imagine someone would come. That hope felt warm once. Now it only hurts. Sometimes I wonder if this is part of the Ancients' design. If isolation is meant to break you down, make you grateful for whatever scraps of meaning they offer, make you so desperate for purpose that you'll accept any role, any service, no matter how feeble. They speak from monuments, from ruins, from the safety of the past. They tell me to keep going, to gather, to endure, but they're not here anymore. I am. Yeah, Eris is the one who's, So we've been following, a lot of times we've been following his Cassian, but there's also a lady by the name of Aya who's looking for her sister. But Eris is the one who seems to be very disenfranchised. Very disenfranchised with the spirits. So I'm a little kind of curious to see where his story goes. All right. Hello, everybody. Do we... There we go. Let's get some AoE going. There's a lot of sour gourds here, too. Is this the spirit that's going to give us the gate, is the important part. All right. Excuse me. Ouch. Okay. You with your little antlers. Spirit's breath ability unlocked. Okay. All right. All right, guys, we're going to do something here that it's going to be a little cheesy and cheaty. We're going to emergency recall, which takes me back to, I think we did this at the end of the last stream because of needing to go back to get my stuff. But it's the one thing that allows you to go back with your inventory. I know it's a little cheaty, but it's a long way back, and I actually am going to need to pause for a few minutes. Let's look here. I'm going to need to pause for minutes to go feed my furballs, is what I was trying to say. Create a pocket of air at your location, letting you and nearby allies breathe underwater for a short time. So if you were playing multiplayer, I could see somebody taking this along. Otherwise, I don't necessarily feel like it's got a whole lot of use. What is this? Oh, the Ring of Healing Water. Okay. Fire Blast. Let's swap this guy out with this one. It's a jackalope? What, the little spirit with the antlers? I don't know, they got all kinds of, like, looks to them. So this one's, like, super tall and, like, slender, and this one's, like, shorter. He's a little chubby belly. I say there was some back here. There's the one up top that's one of the ones that has antlers. They just kind of come and go as they please. Here's another one with antlers. Let's mark another spirit. I've got to find the, Okay, that's not too terribly far away. The problem is that they tend to be on most of the big islands, so maybe once we do that, we go over to here and see if there's anything there, and then maybe this... I don't know, at least these two. But I need to find the guy that gives us the ancient gate before we go anywhere else. Let's put all this crap away that I'm actually, here. The reason I'm carrying crap is because I needed tide metal. Actually, I think I've got a couple more tide metals so that we can... Yeah, I just need one more. Alright, the rest of that stuff can stay. I think this was to make the trident. Wait. Oh, I didn't hit the craft button, I guess. Okay, have this. Have this. And then you can have shellfish I'm carrying. Although I can use that and make more sour gourds while we're sleeping. Although we don't even need to sleep, because here's the thing. I just said I'm gonna take a break here. I need to go feed my furballs. I'm gonna grab some food myself. I want to keep going. My intention today was to try to get the spirit that has the thing to it, but I am gonna back out of here because, not gonna lie, that emergency recall, you can only use it it says once per session. What that means is every time you log out and log back in, it's available again. So if we keep running into issues where like the spirits are like a bajillion miles away, like some of these, and I'm just looking for that one, the only reason we're still here at the moment, I would like to get them all, but what I want right now is the ancient gate. And so we might be taking a little bit of advantage of that, so that we can do some things here. But you're gonna have to give me a minute here, guys. I'm gonna go grab some food for me and food for my furballs, and I will be back in a few minutes. Hey guys, welcome back. I am doing some last minute crafting here just because mostly I was waiting for the audio to kind of cut. Also, I'm still eating. I'm kind of eating very quickly, but I'm trying to get this stuff together so that when we come back, so I just made the 2 rough leather. We're gonna need mana powder. I should already have this, and I just checked. We've got 6 of these now, so we need at least 10 more tide metal ore while we're out and about to make 2 more ingots. The more we can get, the better, because honestly, these are... I mean, this is not going to happen anytime soon, because, I mean, I think I got weighted down with like 10 tide metal, not just, you know... not just, that one or whatever. I don't know what I was talking about anymore. Anyway. Alright, we're headed off. Dan, are you still here? I sent Anne a message while I was eating or grabbing my food to eat. We might do. I might be eating while we're sailing. Probably not so much in the microphone, but the anyways. I sent her a message that to make sure to let you know that I had not a question for you, but anyway. So I just thought I'd let you know. Mostly, I wanted to see the next time you're available. I actually happened to look when I was going through the Steam store, and I found that I was missing 2 of the Escape Simulator DLCs, and I bought them. So I wanted to make sure I have that sometime when you're around that we could, because there's actually one that looks really cool. It's about spies. Where are we going? Oh, because we backed out, it totally... It was roughly in and about here. All right, there we go. So, yeah, one of them's spies. I think... I don't remember what the other one was. I remember there was a Mayan one once upon a time, but I don't remember if we did that one or not. I don't remember if that's the one that I bought along with that one. Anyways. Oh, crap. Hang on. Yeah, there we go. My mute alert came on for whatever reason. All right, so I was hearing myself in my ears. So, Dan, I guess part of the reason I was asking, I'm assuming, you know, I'm one of those people that I don't work for the federal government or anything like that. However, I generally receive benefits as part of, like, you know, being that I work in banking, and of course that is directly affected by the federal government. So I'm actually off tomorrow. So I didn't know. I don't imagine that you probably are, but I thought I would at least check. I was considering streaming Escape Simulator today, but I wanted to make sure. I thought we're nearly done with Voyagers of Nera, with what content's available. I thought we might be able to finish it in today's stream, but I don't think we'll be able to. It's probably one more stream after this. But did we read this? I thought I'd stop here and see if there was a spirit on this island. Yeah, you work tomorrow? That's what I expected. Okay, yes, we read this one. So... yeah, I was considering doing it today, but like I said, we're nearly done with the content here in Voyagers in Nera, and we did a different game because it's spooky Halloween season. I did a different game Saturday, so I didn't really kind of have... I try not to do more than about 2 streams over the weekend, just because I don't get enough done if I just spend the entire weekend streaming. But I might end up trying to see if I can finish Voyagers in Nera tomorrow. Tara, not sure what time you're around, but it probably wouldn't be till like midday my time. I generally am not a morning streamer. I'm a night person. Are you guys morning people or night owls? I'm a night person, and so my brain doesn't always wake up. My body's normally awake earlier in the morning, but my brain doesn't wake up until, you know, going on lunchtime. So there's that. All right, where's this spirit at? Hopefully we can find it. I mean, it is a little bit expansive. Let's see here. There we go. Let's go up there. Maybe we'll be able to see it from there. You're kind of both, but you like the nights better. Yeah, that's when I'm most awake. That's the thing. I think a lot of us end up being morning people, but it's because we're forced to be. It's not because we're naturally that way. Hey, there's a wind strand we should probably get while we're here. Okay. There's some dawn berries. There's a huge cave full of tied metal, too. We should go down and get that then, too. I just don't want my pockets to be full if we've got a... That was intended. Yep, totally intentional. Oh my gosh. Look at all the tied metal in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this side. And then there was a whole other side? Or maybe that was up higher? I don't know. Here are some dawn berries we can get for our food. You agree with that? The fact that we're ending up being... Yeah. I mean, the whole world operates on, you know, morning people's schedules, not the night owls, that's for sure. All right. Well... What are the chances we could backtrack in this stream and see where that marker was? Alright, let's go. You know, let's do this again. We're totally not going to make that. How do you even get up here? And where's the stinking spirit? Give me just 1 second. I'm gonna pull up my own stream and see if I can figure out where the marker was when we pulled it up last time. Hang on. So I think you'll do this next weekend. I couldn't. I was fumbling, by the way, guys. I don't really know where this spirit is, but it's got to be here somewhere. Possibly, yeah, next weekend. Like I said, I'm hoping to kind of try to finish the content for Nera. I'm hoping to finish it probably this weekend yet. I mean, we don't... Like I said, it seems like a lot, but I kind of came up with like a bit of a system when we were... Don't know where these giant clams are, but sort of came up with a bit of a system that I think will work really well for it. For clearing out the stuff. It's just going to be going into the area, the third area. We'll see how easy it is. We'll see if it's actually doable. But my intention is to... hello, Tide Metal. My intention is to go around and... Oh, you're not... Okay, well, that just happened. Ah! Okay, that's not gonna work either. I see there's like a jet up here. I'm just trying to get up to it without having to... There we go. That works. Nobody happens to have a map of where the spirits are, do they? We have one, in case anybody's joined since we kind of took a break. We had a spirit marked, and I backed out long enough to go get some food, and the map marker's now gone. It was in here. I don't think I'm too far over. I think it was... Am I facing the right direction? Yeah, I think it was over this way further. But anyways, yeah, my intention is what I'm hoping is to kind of go into the areas and try to clear out all the corruption first, because it kind of prevents you when you go into different areas. Here it is. Here we go. Sports are pretty much over, so you should be around. So if we go into the area and clear out the corruption, it shouldn't prevent us from getting to like any spirits when we're out trying to do like the constructs or anything. Like, we won't be limited by where we can go, I guess, per se. Oh, that's right. I put this new ability on. I just shot that behind my head. That was something impressive. I figured she'd turn around. I mean, I'm just, you know, silly me for just making assumptions that you need to be facing the direction you're casting a spell in, but hey, you know, whatever. All right, here. Hello. All right. The bad part is I can definitely, when there's 3 of you, I can only swing once. All right, you're gone. One of you also is almost gone. And you. Because you guys apply this bleed effect. It's really kind of super annoying. And if I would make some of the bleed resistance stuff, then I would be fine. But are you the one that gives me the ancient gate? Reform ability unlocked. Okay. Well, that is not what we're looking for. I mean, I appreciate it. All right, and what I said we're going to do here, I think, we're going to go over to this place, and we're going to go over to there and see if, while we're up here, if there's another spirit over there. I'm definitely going the wrong way. But I want to try, I don't want to, I did not base at a great location for, like, you know, traversing this section of the map. I was supposed to get tide metal. Meh, okay. It's fine. It's totally fine. We'll find tide metal, I'm sure. I just want to make the trident yet while we can. Those guys have no problem stabbing you in the back. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, and they apply a bleed effect, and I probably should make that bleed resistance thing. I don't know how long it lasts for, but maybe it's worth making. I guess we'll see. Anyway, I'm just kind of shooting in the dark that maybe there's a spirit here. They tend to be on most of the larger islands. Hello, very large shark. And not very large shark, but, you know, a deepling nonetheless. Okay, this doesn't go to the construct, does it? Maybe it does. Hang on. Is this the construct that had, like, you just had to make your way up to him, or did you actually have to fight him? Because I'm sure at some point I'm going to need more construct gifts to make things. And if it's just that I need to find my way to him... Oh, that was rude. I saw that. That was also rude. Was it here? Yeah, I think this is where the construct is. I don't remember if this is the one I had to fight, or... I'll take this, though. Excuse me. Don't mind me. Coming through. Geeks is trying to play Far Cry. Do you guys like Far Cry? Those of you watching stream. I love the Far Cry games. Okay, well, I love some of them. I probably shouldn't, because it's a whole lot more gore than I should appreciate, but man, the gameplay in those are good. Okay, up the stairs, please. Nope, you're not the one where I just have to find you. But I'm gonna fight you while I'm here, because... But we're gonna need to go back then. And we're going to need to... I'm expecting this should be a little bit faster. I would think. Alright, let's give this other ability a try. That we just do. 660 damage? Oh my gosh, you're on fire! That's incredible! Why did none of the other guys light on fire when I used that other ability? Like the one that's like the Ring of Fire? Like, why is that not a thing? Because... Okay, you go that way. I'm gonna try this on you. Okay. I mean, it does a fair amount of damage. Woo, that was close. To be honest, I thought he was about to shoot off one of those shards again. Or those, this. Are you gonna light on... Oh my gosh, that's amazing. What you doing? What are we currently doing? No, thank you. I will do this, though. I should eat something. In case anybody's curious. Right now is the moment that we should eat something, for sure. Makes total sense to me. Ouch, I was trying to dodge roll, but I dodge rolled into his legs. Alright. Hello. Alright, you have this again. You know what? Let's just have them both at the same time. Okay, perfect. I will take this, thank you. Did I get it? I didn't get it. We need Tide Metal. Where is our jumping off point? Ouch. Put the whole fight without basically taking almost any damage from any of the enemies, and I jumped 3 feet and I damaged myself. I know, I'm probably totally ruining Geeks' Far Cry experience, but anyways, I played, at one point in time, I played 100% of Far Cry 3, and I played a bunch of Far Cry 6, but it kind of fell by the wayside. Because I was actually playing that one on the channel, and wasn't doing the greatest because, well, it's not really the type of game that I play. Which is fine. There's plenty of games to play. I don't have to play a specific one. Although the funny part is, Dan, you'll probably find this funny. I told Geeks that the, basically what ended up happening is Ann and I played that game together. And we basically turned it into Fishing Simulator 2021. Like, we weren't really playing the game. We would just grab a boat and we'd go fishing. The fishing was cool. I don't know why I thought you'd enjoy that, Dan, but I thought you would. So. Hello, fish. Alright, you know what? We're gonna go ahead. I said we're gonna do it again. I need another spirit. They're and it's so far to sail. It's so far to sail. Alright. Let's put... Oh my gosh, the trees are back. And man, they create lag. Why is this so much lag? So much lag. Just these trees. Just these two. You do like sim games? Yeah. You're the farming sim guy, so the, I have played some sim games. Recently, like, I've been doing a bunch of automation games. I've been playing those on my own for the most part. Alright. You and you and you and you. And you. Alright, and then food can go in here, and all of my magic stuff goes... Oh, I already have a couple well, okay, now we've got more. Alright, where's our next spirit? And if you send me back up to the same stinking place that I just was... Oh, there's another one at this end of the spines? Okay. Well, that's annoying. All right, let's go sleep. I'm not a big fan of the delayed stamina regen. Have to get the DLC for Far Cry 3? Was there a DLC for... I can't. Because that I played on Xbox. I don't even know that my Xbox... So, those of you that play Xbox, there's like been a bajillion updates since... I think the last one I had was an Xbox One. It's been a long time since I played Xbox. I mean, I got my PC in 2021, and I don't think I haven't played Xbox since then, because I think I played a couple times. I played Xbox games with my nephews, but I played them through Xbox Live on my PC. I've become a goober of a PC gamer now that, like, can't go backwards. Although I will say, we were playing Little Nightmares yesterday. It was something that Tara had requested since it's spooky Halloween season. I'm going the wrong direction. Xbox One isn't that old. I thought there's been like 2 versions out since then. I don't know. I feel like I got it in like 10 years ago. Maybe it's not that long anymore. But anyway, so Tara wanted us to do something kind of spooky during the Halloween season. So we were playing Little Nightmares. And it is recommended to play that game with a controller. Well, goodness knows, I have a controller still. And I had a thing because I had a game that was recommended to play with a controller once upon a time. And I did actually use it, but I could not get it connected yesterday. You have to buy a special dongle that plugs into a USB slot on your computer to be able to use them. And I have one. And it looked like the remote was pairing, but it wasn't actually working. So I don't even know if I can still use a controller. But anyways, yeah, Sienna and I were playing Astroneer. That's, oh, we weren't going the wrong... That was still my marker. I bought Astroneer. Was, I believe, from what I've understood, Astroneer started as a terraforming game. And it's kind of evolved into like an automation kind of game. And they're about to come out. They've been taunting it for a while that they're going to be doing a DLC. It's called Megatech. And it's supposed to... So in Astroneer, you can go to different planets. And you collect different resources from different planets, and they're not all available on the same planet, so you're forced to go between them. But one of the limitations has always been that if I need a certain resource, I have to go to the other planet. They're actually are going to be adding interplanetary resource automation. So I don't know how it's going to work, but basically think like you have auto miners or gas extractors extracting whatever, like helium and whatever from those places. And I guess then a shuttle brings them back to you. I don't know how it's going to work, but 2013 is when the Xbox One... It's pretty old then, Dan. How many versions have come out since then? You use your Xbox controller through PC and don't have anything special, just Bluetooth? Really? I don't know if my PC's got Bluetooth. I guess it's not really one of the things I probably... Where are we going? Not one of the things I probably thought to add to it when I was first getting PC. Ouch. Stupid thing. You did the first Little Nightmares on PSN before you got rid of it? Oh, nice. Okay, it's dark. All right. Pardon me, everyone. Here's a bunch more of the Tide Metal as well. I just don't know how much more I can take because it just... Another thing like the sharp stone or whatever... It just weighs down your pockets. Hello, there you are. Perfect. All right, let's get this out. You're number 1. You get this. Matter of fact, here, take this one too. Just because... Okay, well, that was a lot of damage. I just was hoping, like, one of them would just die off the, you know, right away. Heck, let's do this. Let's do land form, or this wind form, or whatever. Suppose it make me very fast on land. I need to see if we can swap that back out, or if you actually have to. Maybe what you do. I thought about this. Maybe this is what you do. So basically, I communed with the wind spirit, and that is how I got that ability activated. Maybe I have to go back and commune with the ocean spirit in order to reactivate the water one. Okay, you're dead. What about you? Oh, this is back up. Let's use this. Did that hit you, or did it just hit the spirit? All right. All right. One more, 2 more. There we go. You're done. Please be the spirit that gives me the ancient gate. Please, 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 please. Flame stance. Oh, crap. I didn't collect the ability. What happens? I backed out of it because I was trying to... I backed out of it so soon. Have we unlocked any more knowledge tree stuff, by the way? Oh my gosh. We've unlocked a lot of knowledge tree stuff. What is this? A glass bottle. Used to craft potions. Oh. Great wood food. Roasted meat, mushrooms, soup, meats, but what the heck? Basic alchemy. Yes. I was wondering when I was going to get those. I knew we had to be able to make them at some point. Elderwood refinement, sure. Braided silk, sure. Imbued storage chests. Set of storage chests imbued with ancient magic allows crafting. Oh my gosh. Sims didn't even tell. I was complaining about this the whole part of the stream she was on. She didn't even say anything. Tell you what, Sims. You watch this later. We're going to have a conversation the next time you play Mortuary Assistant. I'm going to send all of the jump scares. Okay. All right, here we go. Grab a wind strand. Guys, don't judge me for doing this. We're backing out to the main menu and we're using that unstuck option again. It'll give me a chance to eat some more of my food, which I've not even really gotten a chance to. It's literally sitting beside me. My dog's ate, though. Also, my game's just crashed, so that's a thing, you know. Let's bring that back up. You guys have a black screen right now because there is no game. Hang on. We're coming back up, I think. Maybe. Sorta. Yep, there it comes. Slow going. Anyways, Pablo, I hear you were trying to play Far Cry and you got yelled at, huh? Is that what happened? Not gonna lie. I have a mouthful of food right now. I apologize in advance. But I'm trying to be entertaining and eat at the same time. I don't know how well it's working, but you know. What's happening here? There we go. He's nodding his head. Pablo, I'm sorry. I'm cutting into your streaming time. I know. Although, to be fair, I think the last couple times that you did streaming stuff, you waited, you said, wait until 7 is when you were going to start streaming. Alright, seriously, Spirit, if you are not the one, I'm gonna be upset. I feel like at this point... from what I understand, you are limited on the number of these that you can place. Max Spirit Anchors 3. What happens if we take along the stuff that allows us to craft one of these things? And then we put it down after we get the next spirit, we locate the next spirit, and we deconstruct it. I'm thinking that sounds like the play, because this whole constant thing, I don't love doing it, but at the same time, what do you need? I just need to know what you take to craft. Oh, I've got a bunch of materials on me too. Oh, I forgot we can probably get the trident by now too. Yes, we'll be able to get the trident for sure. What all do I have on me? Oh my gosh, I got a pearl. Is Delphin still here? Oh my god, Delphin. If you're still here, I got a pearl. It must have been a drop from an enemy. Let's put the wind strand away. I need to go see what I need to make this bracelet and then see what space in my inventory it occupies. Is it the bracelet? Which one is it? Yes, a boost to skimming speed and reduces spirit... that's the part I'm interested in. Reduces spirit ability cooldowns. I don't think the necklace... Yeah, it's protection against corruption. This is what I want. Oh gosh, it's going to use 2 of my Tide Metal ingots, but it's so worth it. 3 mana crystals and 3 shimmering scales, which we have. I totally missed the stairs. No, I have not been drinking. All right, all right, tight metal ores. Yeah, I'm gonna be one short. And I need to make mana crystals. I'm stuck again. I only wanted 3, but sure. All right. Now, what place in my inventory do you take? Trinket. This one just said it... Oh, gosh, this increased my carrying capacity by 50%. I don't mind the fall damage anymore. We get the glider now, and durability damage is minus 20. Okay. That actually was a pretty good trinket. But I want the cooldown ability. Okay, well, we're now again one tied metal ingot short. So there's that. All right, then we needed the stuff to craft the spirit anchor. Oh, just 30 stone? That's it? Next problem. Where do I find stone on my island? Because we used all of mine. Most of what I find here these days is just regular sharp stone. Right, there's 8. I don't know that this is all mineable. No. You might be. Are you? No. How much do I have? 18. You look mineable. $27. I need 3 more. Yeah, these guys that used to occupy this place up here, I can come get dawn berries anytime I want to now. All right, I need rocks. I don't need dawn berries though. Where does one find rocks on my island? I don't think you're... Is this just loose stone? I literally need 3. You know what? We could go. I'm sure we can find stone on another island. You know what? Look, here's stone. I'm sure we've got enough now. All right, let's get out of here somehow. Oh yeah, we're definitely skimming faster. That was worth it. For that bracelet? Yeah, for sure. All right. We're going past this mall thing. Oh gosh, we got a ways to go. Okay, go please. We have a ways to go. Anyways, so Dan, you said sports are almost over. So I would assume I would probably stick to streaming Escape Simulator on a Sunday. If I change my mind and decide to do it on a Saturday, that probably is going to restrict you, I would imagine. Grabbed another bite of food while I was, Okay, we can unpin it from there. All right. Grabbed another bite of food while we were just doing some sailing there. Is this where we're going? No, gosh, we're not even close. All right. All right, so moral of the story. The next place we stop at We need to make sure we put our base somewhere in the middle of the biome. None of this, like, on the outskirts thing. Wait, why did my glider not deploy? That could be a problem. Saturday evenings. What am I munching on? Chicken? I've had this problem lately where I've not been eating enough for various reasons, like health stuff and whatever. And when that happens, I get into these like major calorie deficits. I've had it happen a couple times. And then I'm just super tired all the time. And so I've been trying to find ways to get lots of protein in. So proteins should help with that. But in general, just calories. It's just being in a long-standing calorie deficit is not a fun situation, and it's happened a couple of times now, but anyway. All right. How do we get up there? Excuse me. Oh, you're on the ground. There's a wind strand we can grab. Yes, I sense a spirit nearby, mostly because it's marked on my map. Thank you. Are we parkouring? Is that how we... Whoops. Well, we're not parkouring well. Let's put it that way. Maybe you can't get up on that one? If we're not parkouring, how do we get up there? You could eat something? Well, thank you, game. Yeah, I can't make it up there. All right, where is said spirit? Oh, this might help. Oh, here he is. Okay. Are you just one that I just get, or is like... Okay. I thought this was another one of these instances where the enemies wouldn't spawn. Oh my gosh, we finally got it. Also, for the record, I didn't even check. Did we ever get... I'm gonna put that thingy down now. We're gonna look at it. Did I get the other ability that I didn't even collect? Find out. Holy shnikes, I forget how big these things are. Alright. And of course the front's over here. Hello, sir. You tell me. Not what I wanted to look at. My abilities. Reform. Upon taking fatal damage, you are encased in protective stone that slowly restores your health. When you emerge, your defense is significantly increased for a short duration. Wait, what? But you have to cast it. Like, it's not a minor ability that's just active passively. Which I guess that would be seriously overpowered. Oh, and flame stance. Oh, I didn't want to... Okay. Attacks have a chance to deal fire damage, scorching enemies with intense heat. What did I have on? We have rain stance. Each attack has a chance to call forth healing waters, restoring a portion of your health. I kind of like that. We had wind surge, right? Yeah, it restores your stamina. Yeah. I can do stamina myself. It doesn't take long for stamina to respawn. I'm okay with this. We're gonna destroy you. Take you along with us. Right now. You had wind? Yeah. Alright, we need to go back home, and I think I don't have my unstuck at this moment. So let's go. We're gonna sail back. I'll do it the proper way this time. But what I want to do is I would like to place one of these ancient gates. Whoops. I want to place one at our current base. And then I would like to try to sail to Biome 3 and figure out where we're going to place an outpost there. And then we will put a gate there, and we should be able to travel between the two. But then also, at some point, I would also like to... go back to our other location. Sorry, I would just pause there. Literally, not me taking a munching break this time, but my character. I would like to sail back to the Embrace and put one there as well, because I do have resources there also. And if we went back there, everybody could see the fancy, cool base we had going on there. I don't know if everybody was here when when I showed that off, and we showed it off for about 13 seconds. And then we promptly sailed to this biome, and we've never seen it again. So, I mean, that's a fun thing. Except not really. All right. One of you will give me enough of the tied metal ingots that will give me... Oh. That was weird. Okay. Oh, you know what? That's my new ability. I'll bet this is considered an attack, and it's doing attacks on the rocks. Isn't that what it was? Or no, it had the ability to give fire damage. It wasn't extra attacks. You're not the fish that... I don't need the shimmer scales anymore, I guess. There's no reason to keep looking for the fish, but... Anyways, let's go back, put down a gate, and then we're gonna sail off over here. And I guess we should try to aim to make our base somewhere in here, but that looks like it is going to be a horribly defended location. But that is the most central. So if we're going to go most central, that is the one that makes the most logical sense. All right. I'm going to continue trying to eat my dinner, which is now mostly cold, while we're sailing back. Be right back in a moment. Sorry guys, anybody that's kind of been watching me play for any length of time knows that I've been stopping all the time to get these crabs because, how did you even hit me? They give you 5 of the shellfish, which you need to make these sour gourds. These sour gourds have been pretty great. Although, we just unlocked new food. I should see, I think one of them was like a meatloaf or something like that. Maybe we can put shellfish in a meatloaf. That sounds like the most... like, IRL. It does not sound yummy. Oh, goodness. But maybe in this game, maybe it works. I don't know. All right. I literally have 1 piece of chicken left. I really should just eat it. Let's look here. All right, ancient gate. What do you require? Oh, we didn't build the wind shrine. I didn't even think about that. Sorry, we'll take it to our new place. All right. Ancient gate. I feel like it's magic. Where would we find... Is it considered as part of the building items? Stairs and stuff? That doesn't make sense. Oh, I can build a rustic ottoman. Was it seriously not in with the magic stuff? What the heck? I can build a manta ray plushie? Why have we not done this? There's a sea glass fire pit? All right, guys, seriously, where's the ancient gate? That's the important... Oh, you know what? I probably have to unlock it. Disregard. They gave us the ability, but you still have to come in here to unlock it. Here we go. Oh gosh, that's simple. That's simple. It's huge, but that's fine. We're gonna put it here. And I had a bunch of stone with me, of course. So I need 4 mana crystals and a fragment, an ancient fragment. So I need to make more mana crystals. Did you have food in you? You totally did. You had more of the sour gourds. Oh, speaking of food. Guys, look. Meatloaf. Holy crap! That's 100 max health. It's made from meat chunks. Okay, we don't have meat chunks yet. Although seafood stew is also 100 max health. Holy cow, this stuff is like... Even the deepling steak, I've literally not been using the deepling stuff for anything because there was something... Oh my gosh, what is this? Dubious chowder. What is... Deepling morsels, shellfish, and salt. $125 with meat chunks and fish chunks and salt. What even is this? Spiced bramble fruit. Okay, well, we haven't found that yet. Also there's yam roots, apparently. And any mushroom. Yam root hash, that's 100. Okay, so we're getting into some really good foods here. Like, this is one I can already make. I can't make a lot of it because it requires 4 of the... Well, maybe. I'm gonna need more salt at some point. Well, shut my mouth. Oh, I can still only make 2. That's fine. I'll take 2. 2 is better than none. Right, have this back. Have this back. Here, you know what? While you're at it, just make me the rest of these as well. We'll take along... Bubble chews. Strange blend of bubble sacks and luma fruit. Chewy with a bright, sweet flavor that bursts in your mouth. Ooh, new knowledge points. Alright, give me some more of these. We'll just make all of the things. I want food while we're out and about. I don't want to have to stop for any more. Right, you can have my wind strands. You make me more tide metal ingots. You repair my stuff. And we still need... Gosh. Improved leather. Elder wood bow. We're absolutely unlocking that. Poison arrows. Wall hangings. And basket lighting. We're getting into all kinds of decorations now. I needed mana crystals and... What else did I need? I got distracted by new recipes. And a fragment. 4 mana crystals and a fragment. Squirrel. Stop it, Anne. Stop making fun of me. You know you'd do the same thing. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Ancient Gate. Oh my gosh. I don't want to use it, because if I end up going somewhere, like if I end up going back to like the Embrace or something, then I gotta sail all the way here again. Although, that wouldn't be bad. I don't think you can travel but between gates. Alright, it's dark and apparently cold. Let's go to bed. I forgot to tell you guys, I put down glow lanterns, torches, whatever. These are glow stones. When I did all this building construction, I went out and I got glow stones. These are actually really nice. They give a lot of light. Right. Have things back. You don't go... None of the... Oh, no. The hardened shell goes in there. Okay, there's that. You have the stones. And... You have the mana. Right. I will have the rest of my food. We should have also made... Well, we probably should have made more bandages at some point. But you know what? We're going to rock what we have. We are headed off. We're going to sail. I will mark another spirit in case it's on our way. But we are headed to... All spirits have been found in this region. Okay, perfect. We're headed here. Respawn Shrine. So I would like to preferably be in around here-ish, I think. Like, I don't think that that's probably likely. Like, whatever that is, it looks corrupted. Maybe we should make some corruption resistance things. That's actually not a bad idea. You know, we can, instead of making the ones on here, what about the ones at the alchemy station? Hey. Oh my gosh. That isn't even hard. Oh, there's my dogs. So the limitation is going to be mana powder. I think that's made from mana crystals. You have to grind up the mana crystals, I think. So I have a lot of mana. It only takes one, I guess. So if we make like a bunch more of them, we could grind them into powder. There, we got 10 crystals. We can grind them into powder. And then we should be able to make some of these potions. That's gonna take a bit. By the way, can we imbue... Yeah, armor pieces. You can do armor. Requires more of those power crystals. I will work on that some other time, probably off stream. I just want to get going at this point. I keep forgetting to take this out of here. All right, here we go. You're good. Everything's good. I feel like I just need to make something corruption resistant. That's for 8 minutes. This one's 2 for 8 minutes. I'd rather have this one. Can I make glass bottles? I mean, I opened the recipe for the glass bottles. They legitimately require glass. Okay, we will not be making those. All right. Okay, so I'm just trying to think if I needed to make... I was bouncing back and forth trying to figure out what I could make, and it's going to be this thing, because this doesn't require a bottle. So I just need bone meal and some of that ichor stuff, plus the mana that is now crafting. Do I have bone meal? I made bone meal at one point. Guess we're making bone meal. I'll take you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I didn't think it was probably in there. Also, I just realized I've completely forgotten. I guess craft 5 for now. The metal ingot should be done, which means we can... Oh my gosh, I'm stuck on my own freaking stairs. I should be able to make my trident, which should take the place of our spear if I'm not mistaken. I just don't know what all I need for it. I needed mana powder, which I should now have. I just need my... I made more stuff on here. I just need the shaped coral wood, which should be right here. Part of the reason, I will tell you guys, because it probably doesn't make a lot of sense that I'm running up and down the stairs. Most of the stuff up here I wasn't even able to use, which is why I put the storage down there, because that was where most of the crafting machines are that I was using. Now that we're using mostly the stuff up here, I feel like I should have moved those up here instead. Okay. Yep, a sturdy spear with tipped and with carefully sharpened tide metal. Can be used both underwater and on land. You are my new spear. All right, and then we're supposed to be making a couple of these corruption resistance things. I can make one right now. Apparently need more bone meal. Sure, 15, I guess. Oh, it's gonna take a minute. All right. And this probably is the same thing. Requires 4 of the power. Yeah. I will fuss with those later. Until the rest of that bone meal stuff gets done, give me a second. I'm going to finish my last piece of chicken that is very, very cold by now. All right, so, wrong thing. I will take what you have. And before we leave, we also need to make something. I was just thinking, I need to get the ingredients so that we can make another ancient gate at the new biome. So I need a fragment and 4 mana crystals, and I can get the stone there. Whoops. Four mana crystals, an ancient fragment. And then I just need to get rid of all of the extra stuff that I'm carrying. You can go away. You can go away. I'd like to keep you and you. I think I'm done with the bones too, but I don't want to... Alright. Alchemy station. Here we go. Alright, 2 more. There we go. Those should be helpful. Alright, the rest of the stuff goes away, and we are off, folks. We are sailing. Mana powder can go into here. And last but not least, you can have this back. I've got all my foods. Let's go. That's where we're going. It is a long way away. Alright, tally-ho. Talk about my silly pup, Anne. Don't you be judging my silly pup. Also, we're eating. Don't mind me. We're having berries. Okay, the shark just got me. Now I'm corrupted. Guess that's all it takes. One punch and Hawk is corrupted. Yeah, oh, there's another shark. Hello. Yeah, I don't know what my silly pup was barking at, but they're gonna be very unappreciative soon. Well, they at least had dinner. There's sometimes we don't go walking until, you know, 8 or after. It's just after 7 here. So we're going to biome number 3, where we will get enough stuff to put down an ancient gate and another spirit altar. And then probably between streams, I will probably just sail back to the Embrace, and I'll put another ancient gate there as well. So I will say too, they've at least done, they're smart enough. From what I've read about the ancient gates, is that you can only place them within the confines of a spirit anchor. And the anchors, you're limited but to 3 of them. And I'm assuming that's because they assume that you're going to place one in every one of the biomes that currently exist. So I assume that you just can't place them everywhere, I guess is what I'm saying. Because we've done that in another game. We've started to do that in the other game that I'm playing called Abiotic Factor. And it's an amazing thing. Although it does nullify, I mentioned this a couple times, it kind of nullifies the other unique forms of travel they've put in that game. So I guess I can see why. I mean, if you put ancient gates on every island, you wouldn't have to sail anymore, and that's kind of the purpose of the game. So in Abiotic Factor, they've put in like tram stations that you've got to get to unique places and unlock, and they've given you access to different vehicles that you can drive, and completely unnecessary once you start putting down teleporters. All right. So, let's hop off at this island so I don't get bit in the butt by that fish that's following me. But I would like to kind of assess the fastest way through here. As we saw last time, there's some really big sharks or fish or whatever in there. And if we can't stay on that island, we'll have to just kind of improvise. I guess if we just go through here, we can go up and turn backwards. So we're going to go through this place, which we can see, and then we're going to follow my marker to kind of backtrack and get to that area. Okay. Except that I've got two... I was trying to figure out what was happening here. Take that one off for now. All right, here we go. And as always, we're going to try to conserve a little bit of energy for the moments where we see the ginormous fish. I'm going to put this on in case this becomes necessary. You know what? Let's just have one because I just thought about it. Okay, that made a bandage-like sound. I'm not exactly going to be able to just hop in the water and take a corruption-resistant salve when we're in the middle of being chased by those monstrous fish. Okay. Yeah, that sounds horrifying. Something is hunting us, folks. What that something is, I have no idea. Don't you dare die on me now. Okay, we're getting laggy. Yeah, oh my gosh, okay. Okay, that's no joke. Hang on. That's big. Whatever that is, that's big. Hang on. Let's get up here. All right. You, sir, that was rude. All right, let me see. Where are we? We just got in here. Okay, fine. Fine. It's all fine. You know what? Wind form. I don't know how much it helps, but we're going to use it. The Ancient Light protects you for now. Whatever the thing was is flippin' huge. All right, let's go. Man, his bite, too. I have a lot of corruption, and I did not bring corruption. I brought corruption resistance, not removal. Oh gosh, that was awful. Oh, okay. Game, you're gonna kill me. Okay, there he is again. Whatever that is, I'm not it's a gigantic eel. Okay, stop that. Let's get into the Ancient Light. Hopefully, before he comes back. He's way faster than I am. Just... Oh god. Can you come into the Ancient Light? I would have thought that would be what protection's all about. Okay, get rid of that. And we're going here now. I think we're out of the deep, which is good. We're in the Great Wood. And in good news, where I wanted to go seems to be corrupted. So that's fun. Alright, game. Let's stop with the stuttering. You're freaking me out. Alright, we've got corruption resistance. Let's try to go through here. Oh my gosh, there's warthogs. I'm bet you were that. I'm imagine that's where the meat comes from. I have insufficient corruption resistance. Guys, how long do you suppose this corruption goes? This place has pretty music. Okay, there's the spider, Anne. Yeah, we're not staying in the place that I had originally marked. We're not staying here either. We gotta go over towards where the shrine was. You're not on fire. You're just corrupted. Alright. Alright, well, we're out of the corruption. I think. Are we out of the corruption? I don't even know anymore. Yeah, I can totally... Behind my head. Behind my head, I can, Okay, you're dead already. Alright, fine. I'm glad we got the extra damage and stuff here. This is really helpful. So... What the... I jumped, and apparently I decided to get on my skimboard instead. I was trying to jump over here, so we could kind of look at this message. Okay, apparently I'm incapable of jumping. Alright, let's try this way instead then. There. The voice of the ancients fills your mind. What we started in the Great Wood has grown into something unexpected. Its roots wind through our remains. Its canopy towers from our fallen forms. What once was a sanctuary has grown wild, nourished by the mana we left behind. This forest was never meant to thrive without us, yet in our absence, it found its own strength. Nature took hold and turned it into something living, something enduring. It is not what we envisioned, but it is alive, and where we have fallen, Nera grows on. Alright, so we're gonna have to find, based on what I'm seeing here, we're gonna basically have to make this home base until we clear some of the corruption. Then maybe we can move inland a little further. So I don't want to put too much of a base for now. Also, there's a spider. And there's a spider. I guess I'm wondering, is that available? Also, get rid of the corruption resistant stuff. Let's also put on a torch. Oh, laggy. Guys, how do we feel about cave base? I like the idea. We have our own solitude in here. Although it's not really easy to get to anywhere. Although, what is all that stuff anyway? What is all this? Cool. That's what I thought, Anne. Like I said, we might move inland a little further, but I guess for now, we're gonna put our stuff here. Although I said I was gonna have to mine some stuff. I need stone. None of this looks mineable. Let's figure it out. Actually, here. Let's keep our weapons equipped. No. There was a stone up here that looked like it was mineable, but... that looks awesome. These look mineable. Nope, they're not. This isn't even considered loose stone. So we're going to have to, for starters, we're going to have to get stone, because that was something I just assumed we would be able to get any place that we went, and apparently that is not necessarily the case. Why did you put your torch away? It's dark and scary. All right, guys. What? There's a spirit nearby? There's a red kind of... It looks like cactus fruit. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. I don't know how you get it. We'll figure it out at some point. Right now I just need rock, and it's freaking nighttime. Oh, here's a spirit. Well, guys, if I do that now, it's going to be very dark. I would like to get the spirit while we're here. But I also like to put down the gate. Because goodness knows... Oh, it's just regular stone. This looks like obsidian almost. There we go. I want to get the gate down in case something happens that we end up, like, dying while we're fighting. Because I've not fought... Well, I fought the one guy we just fought, like, 3 seconds ago. And if... I don't want to have to go back where that fish is. That ginormous eel that chased us, like, halfway across the planet. Okay. Let's go... Let's grab some more while we're here. All right. What is this? Titan root. Guys, what the heck is Titan root? Just asking for a friend. All right. Let's hop back over into our cave base. Which I think was through here. Also, I can't see for crap. Alright, here we go. So the spirit anchor is going to have to go first, because like I said, the gate is supposed to have to be placed in the vicinity of an anchor. All right, now... Ancient gate. Where do I want to put it? I guess I'll just put it beside you, I guess. All right, now we have to try this. First of all, hello, sir. Oh, this one's actually pretty good. I hadn't looked at that one very carefully before. So wind surges, each attack is a chance to unleash a burst of wind, restoring a portion of your stamina. But this is actually reduced stamina cost while sprinting. That's when I always have issues when I'm in battle with people. But where's the spirit here? Oh, right, the one we just came from that I couldn't see. All right, let's try this. Don't know how it works. I'm assuming we can't... No, we can't go back to the embrace. You have to have another anchor there. Like, I actually have a game where it's... if you have a teleporter, you can open the map and you can travel to, like, certain... like, some other locations. Even if they don't have a teleporter. But you cannot travel... Like, you have to be at a teleporter in order to travel, if that makes sense. So the function of the teleporter is the starting location. It's not the ending destination. All right, let's see here. my trees are back. In good news, I actually need, I need materials. I should eat something. Probably should, and it's a good thing I had a lot of things that I had already eaten when we started heading over to that. Gosh, that big old eel, man, that thing was fast. Like, we didn't have that problem when we came across to this area. I don't think the fish really even ever got close to catching us, really. This is where I got a bunch of my wood while I was, putting up the, base portion of this outpost. Alright. You know what? I wasn't gonna do it, but I think we're gonna go back. That is one thing. I know that there's a bunch of people that are newer to my channel. And we're gonna go back. We're gonna sail back and put the ancient gate in the embrace. Because that will give everybody... Because I like that structure. And it was kind of sad because I promptly left it. And we've never seen it again. So we're going to go put down... What do we need for this again? 4 mana... That's right, it's 4 mana crystals. And a bunch of stone and a tablet. The thing I always call a tablet, which is not a tablet, it's a fragment. You can have my melons. There you go. Okay, there we go. Let's put all of the magic stuffs away. Not you, not you. And we'll keep on the ones that I have as far as the... Alright, now. How do we get back to the embrace? Go roughly this direction. Which is where? Gosh, I was going the completely wrong direction. Alright, here we go, guys. Sailing back to our original location in the embrace, where we're going to put down an ancient gate. Are you excited, Mr. Shark? I know, I'm excited too. Still don't know if this actually helps. I mean, it feels like faster. But it's supposed to be in the air and on land. We're not technically on land, but we're also technically not swimming. So, I mean, I don't know what this is actually classified as. Geeks fell asleep? I guess that means when I get off here, he's probably not going to be interested in playing Far Cry, huh? All right. Jeez, that scared me. So, what we were actually going toward... I thought I was... That didn't seem right. That was still my marker from when we went over here. I need to take that off. It dawned on me because there was a question mark, and I was like, well, that was... The question mark would be the spirit. Alright, here we go. He will wake up. Okay, well, that's good. Because I'm probably going to have to go and... once we get back here and put the ancient gate down. Like I mentioned, I'm going to try to get some things set up between streams, probably. As far as, like... some different resources and things so that we're prepared sort of at the new location, but it'll be much easier for us to get back and forth because of the fact that there's the ancient gates now. But I'm gonna have to probably head out because of the fact... Stopping for an eating break here, by the way. Needed my sour gourd. That's one of the things is I'll have to get more, like, food items and stuff like that, but I'm gonna need to probably head out in the not too distant future because of feeding my furballs, or I'm sorry, walking my fur. They've already eaten. They need to get food. Also, do I need one of the corruption things? I think we went through this fairly quickly. I'm holding out hope that we'll make it through here quickly. Am I being stupid? Probably. I still won't have to craft another one of the things. But like I said, I need to get some resources. Maybe I'll go out and get some Tide Metal and we'll get some of the Tide Metal arrows or something like that. And then, like I said, once we get back in, my intention... Oh, my dogs are barking. I wonder who's here. Apologize, guys. But, okay, maybe we have another one of... Maybe it's the same thing here and I just never... Hang on, let's get to the ancient light thing. Whatever it is, I don't see it. Sorry, guys. No commentary because they're still barking their faces off. Come on, we have to be out of the deep by now. Okay. That's better. Oh my gosh, guys, do you remember this place? We haven't been back here for a while. Look, we've got like an entirely new outfit. We got new gear, meaning like equipment. I got a fancy bow. I got a glider. I got Tide Metal sword and trident. Anyway, so, I guess my point in saying that is because, you only heard the big fluffy. Yeah, they were both barking. Don't worry, it was both of them. It wasn't just the big fluffy one. But the I'll need geeks to start playing so I can listen in while I'm walking the furballs. You know, this is important things. I like to be entertained while I'm out walking the dogs because it's cold. All right. So those of you that have not been part of my channel, like while I was still in the vicinity of the Embrace, we should be nearing. Okay, we're nearing. We're nearing the original spawn location, and I went a little build crazy here. So there's some streamers that were also playing this game that I was watching their streams, and I decided to hop into the game while I was watching their streams, just do a bunch of resource collecting and do unnecessary building. It was 100% unnecessary building, and if you can see way in the distance, you actually already see it. I don't know how well you guys can see, though, because it's probably pretty small yet, but I can see it in the distance. But 100% unnecessary building, but I liked the way that it looked, and it was my brainchild while I was resource gathering during a stream. There is also a base here that somebody else jumped in and they built. Shadow Kitten was in for a brief moment, along with somebody else whose name I can't remember, but they were from Unknown Sims' channel. And they jumped in to help with some of the building that Shadow was having issues with. But they, in case anybody, we would do any like multiplayer stuff, they wanted to make sure that there was plenty of room for that. But I built this kind of like defensive structure as you enter like the cove that surrounds my base. Completely aesthetic, absolutely no functional purpose, but I liked the way that it looked. It took me forever. I don't know what possessed me to do it, but I did it. There are standing torches up there too, by the way, which actually look really cool. I did miss one up there on the right hand side. Between the first and the second one from the right, there's definitely one missing. So this is the larger structure that's actually never been completed. It was intended for anybody that actually joined in multiplayer. 62's not that cold. Yeah, well, whatever. And my other thing that I did that I thought was kind of cool is I actually made the my original altar, my spirit altar, I made it, I wanted to redo this a bit. It's a little bit claustrophobic, but I made it almost look like a tourist trap. So like you walk up here, originally, like there is actually, this is sitting on a piece of stone, and it kind of looks like I just added in like the walkway kind of around it. But then I got this guy, and I wanted to expand this further and bring the actual spirit, like these guys. I wanted to bring them onto here so they were all kind of on their own structure. But we promptly left and went to the second biome. Never came back. So we're here now, but we've got more things to unlock apparently. I got another knowledge point or something. New knowledge points. What it says. I'm not seeing anything. All right, maybe I just got just a point itself. All right, let's make a gate. I guess we will put it... I don't really know where I want it. I mean... I guess this place doesn't actually... The trees are a problem, and based on what I think it was Delphin was telling me, they are aware of it and are trying to work on it, but basically... things that spawn. So we even have it here that after we built this, like this log keeps spawning in. So that's a thing. I need pickaxe. I need a couple stones to finish that off. But that is my original base. So it was built so that there was like room for multiplayer and stuff. So far, those were the only couple people that jumped in. But yeah, it was designed to be a little larger so that everybody could participate. Whoops, that was plant fiber. We are now connected, all 3 biomes. We should have much more efficient travel. And in case anybody's really interested in... Whoa, that, I walked into the thing. I missed. I normally get on this thing by standing on the railing. I didn't have a glider the last time I was here, though. But I stand on the railing, and then I jump over here. How I built this. Completely unnecessary structure, but, you know, that was what it was. So, but to me, it just kind of reminded me of, like, a... just kind of like you would see, like, for... like island people that actually lived in kind of a cove. There's always kind of a defensive structure that you build to protect the entryway to the cove, because it is your cove. It is where your people live. So anyways, but I do think I've got to head out of here. I probably should build this while I'm standing here because... But that don't make sense. I did every other blue one. Okay, I have no idea. All right, that'll be another time's problem then. But anyways, yeah, this was one of my more interesting builds that I had way too much fun with and spent way too much time on for no particular reason because it has no functional purpose. But anyways, I'm gonna head out for this evening so I can go walk my furballs. Thank you so much to everybody for joining into the stream. It seems like, it looks like there might be like a bunch of lurkers in the background. Appreciate you guys being here. Anybody that wants to jump in tomorrow, I mentioned that I might be jumping back in tomorrow, doing a little bit in Nera, because I don't think, my intention is to kind of go through Biome 3, clear out anything that's corrupted, and then just kind of... It's a very small area compared to this one. I think that after the corruption is cleared out, we should have a much easier time getting through like the rest of the remaining spirits, plus the 3 constructs and whatever the elder spirit is in that area. So, have a good one for you too, Dan. I'm surprised you're still here. I haven't heard from you for a while. I thought maybe you headed off with the kids or something like that, but... All right, well, thanks guys for joining. I will be back in tomorrow. If you haven't and you're interested in seeing tomorrow's stream, make sure that you click the notifications so that you get notified when I go live. And I will catch you guys in the next one.